just finished my workout.
In the past few years, I've been asked to lose weight, but in recent months, all people they around me when they saw me, they are all asking me to gain more weight. So how can I transform my body from a fat baby to now a fit guy? So you see, in the past, I was being called fat B for my whole secondary school life, which B stand for baby, because that time I was really very fat, and I had a lot of face, and just people just just make a name for me called fat B. So at that time I was very fat, I was overweight, I was having obesity, and that's the time that yeah, I enjoyed being called fat B, but now it just turned to fit B, because I've lose almost around 50 pounds for the last 12 months. So so today I really want to share how I transformed my body weight, how I start to go to fitness, go to workouts, and I found a lot of benefits from doing exercise. While in the past I was just so struggled. I just hated to do exercise because I just don't like it. In the past, my schoolmates and my classmates, they told me to go to do exercise, go for a run, but I was just not interested, because I felt, oh, that was so tired. I just hated that, right? And for a couple of months ago, when I really start to reinvent my life, when I really want to find the one thing that can have a drastic change in my life, then I decided to go all in to fitness, to really build my body, and to have a better weight, and to have moderate weight instead of overweight and having obesity. And today I want to share, the reason I want to share this topic is because I was overweight for almost 6 or 7 years, for overweight, for being called fat B my whole secondary school life. And it sometimes it's just when I reflect why it happens, because a lot of time I identify myself as overweight, as obesity, and that's the reason why I just cannot break the chain. I just cannot break the identity that I have self-imposed myself. And you see, there's a lot of people, they're struggling with losing weight, they're struggling with breaking their bad habits, and the reason being is that they always impose the self-negative image that they just act according to that. And that's the reason why a lot of people, they cannot make a change, they cannot they cannot break the bad habits that they want. For example, they always play video games, they eat junk foods, they don't do exercise. It's because they always impose themselves for the negative self-image, consciously or subconsciously, and that's the reason why they have the congruency to act according to what they think who they are. And that's the reason why a lot of people, they struggle with time management, they struggle with losing weight. It's because they impose themselves for the negative image. They identify themselves as procrastinator, as overweight, and that's the reason why one of the strongest human psychology is the desire to act, desire of congruency. We want to act congruent to what we think who we are, and that's the reason why a lot of time when I think in my past, when I thought I was fat B, when all the people around me called me fat B, I have identified myself as an image as a fat boy, and that's the reason why a lot of time I just eat a lot, I just don't do exercise, because I self-impose this negative image. And that's the reason why I've struggled to lose weight for almost 6 years. And now, because I have stepped out of my old comfort zone. I have break the chain, I can break the people I've just wanted to get go all in to really get out of my past. And from there I start to have my morning routine, start to do exercise. I remember when the time I really want to really lose weight, I want to go all in with it, is when the time I have finished my high school in the break from high school to the college, I start to wake up pretty early every single day, and I did the HIIT workouts for almost 40 minutes every other day, and I will play basketball every single day at 7, and that's I just keep it as a habit. I build a habit, and I just do it constantly every single day. And when I go to the United States for college, I also impose the exercise into my morning routine. I do jumping rope for at least 30 minutes every single day, just right after I wake up. I just do it constantly every single day, and that's how I transform myself from a fat bee to a fit guy right now, fit boy right now. And I just lost 50 pounds for the last 12 months, and it's because of the habits. It's because of the image that I've now reimposed to myself, because I never imposed myself as a fat bee again. And that's the reason why when there's a lot of temptation for food, I can just resist that, because I know who I am right now. I know what is my core value and the importance of having a good body, because I want to be more energized. I want to be productive for the whole day. I want to feel more confidence, and that's the reason why I believe having a good body and having a to lose weight is really important for my life, in regards to every aspect of my life, because there is something that I've recently learned. It's called the one thing, and it's the main idea of one thing is about how you can find one thing that can have a dominant effect on every aspect of your life. Because you see, a lot of people, they are struggling with a lot of stuff. In the past, I struggled with procrastination. I struggle with game addiction. I struggle with just a lot with weight loss. And in the past, I just can't find any breaking point that I can have a huge breakthrough to really make a change for my weight loss, for my procrastination, for my productivity. And the point that it changed is the point that I find that one thing, find the one habit that can create a dominant effect that every aspect of my life started to change. And that's the reason why I started the Reborn, because I believe every one of us, we can have a chance to reinvent our life. We can have a chance to change our life every single day. And if you find that one habit that is the most powerful, that you think you can create the most powerful effects, that when you do this one thing, everything else will become unnecessary and easy. So at that time, I found reducing my weight, for losing weight, is my one thing. If I really want to reinvent my life, if I want to break all my bad habits, if I really want to live a life that is with my passion, full of passion, and I found that is losing weight and building the best body shape for myself for my entire life now, is the one thing that can create the dominant effects of my life. And that's the reason why I've made promise announcements in my Facebook. I told the people on Facebook that I'm going to build the best body in the next 10 months. I've been working out, I've been playing basketball, I've been swimming, because I want to really go all in with this one thing. Because I know if I just constantly build my body, if I just having the best body shape in the next 10 months, everything else will become unnecessary and easy. So if you right now you're struggling with procrastination, you're struggling with weight loss or whatever thing else, you need my suggestion is you had to find your one thing. And that's how I did, from turning from a fat B to a fit B right now. And the thing is that I found that one thing that can create a drastic change of my life, that I can reinvent my life because of that one habit. Because the power of the one habit is that when you start to build one good habit, they are more you'll become easier and easier to build other good habits. So if you start to find that one thing and just go all in, commit to it, do it every single day for 66 days, you'll be more likely to adopt other new habits in your life. And that's the moment that your life started to change. And that's how I lose weight in the last lose 50 pounds in the last 12 months. how I, getting a good grade from my university. That's how I, be very productive, and I can be able to, start my own business, having a really good relationship, really good time with my family. Is that I find that one thing that creates the dominant effect in my life. So if for you who are struggling with all those negative bad habits, my suggestion for you is to really find that one habit that you committed to go all in with it. So what I suggested for you right now, if you're struggling with something, with procrastination or weight loss, I highly recommend you, to comment below what is your number one struggle and what are the one habits that you are going to adopt in your life so that you can create the dominant effect and really make a drastic impact in your life. So that's it for me today, and if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe my channel. And as always, we wellness, if you want to change the world, then be the change. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.